hello, welcome to Peachboi's Board Game Emporium. I hope you're doing well. We have a bunch, many fantastic, amazing, wonderful board games of all shapes and sizes. And today you will get the wonderful experience of seeing just a small fraction of the board games that are offered here. I'm sorry you can't see them all today. We will definitely be able to arrange trips in the future for you to come see the rest of them, but we just have too many and it would take too long to do in one go. Okay, so, but I hope you enjoy the board games that will be showcased today. So first of all, first order of business, do you have a reservation? Because as you know, this establishment is extremely popular and you need to reserve weeks in advance to actually be able to get a showing here. So, do you have a reservation with us? Yes, okay, that's wonderful. So I'm gonna actually need to look you up in our book here because some people, they lie, and we want to make sure that we have enough room for everybody who actually made a reservation. So let me go ahead and flip through here and see if I can find your name. What was your name anyway? Sorry, I forgot to ask. Okay, alright, let me go look that up. Oh, this book is so big and long. There's so many reservations. It's gotten out of hand. We need to switch to electronic. I'm telling you, it's the future. But we're just a bit lazy over here, and we're old-fashioned, just like board games are. They're also old-fashioned. Let's see. When did you make this reservation? A few weeks ago, like 2 or 3. Yeah, okay. Let me go and look. Let's see. We're almost there, I promise. Here we are, we found the page. So could you give me your last name again, and could you be sure to spell it out? Alright, let's see. Yes, I do see you. Let me check that off. Perfect. Alright, so, sorry if that seemed a bit harsh. We just really need to make sure that people that view these board games actually have reservations because it's just so popular. But without further ado, let's just get right into it. I'm super excited to show you all of these wonderful, amazing board games. So, we will start off with our first piece. Let me go into the back here. We got them stored back here. And you may have heard of this before. I'm heard it's a little bit popular. Monopoly. This game is absolutely wonderful and amazing. However, it does break a lot of friendships. So be very careful if you are to buy this game. So the basis of this game is that you and your friends, you need to play it with a bunch of friends. Let's see, 2 to 6 players. Actually, I guess you could just play it with one other person, but that would be kind of sad. But you guys are basically renting out properties and buying properties, and the goal is to make everybody else in the game go bankrupt, so you need to make them run out of money. Everybody starts with $1,500, and you all go out and buy properties, and I can go ahead and show you the board. Like I said, we go pretty in-depth here. I need to step back for this one. It's a pretty big board. Let me get up here really quick. Take this out. So let me show you the money first, actually. So this is, let me sit back down here before I show you the board. So this right here is the money. So you have your classic $1 bill right here. Your classic $1 bill. Yeah, so this is not really that much in the game either, just like in real life. And then you also have a $5 bill, which is a nice pink color right here. Sorry, I had that upside down. And then you have your $10 bill right here. Your $10 bill. It's a nice blue color, kind of like my shirt. Is it the same color? Maybe. Maybe it's the same color. Okay. Man, I wish I had this much money in real life. Let me tell you. That's why board games are so fun. You get to escape reality for a little bit and, just have some good old-fashioned fun with friends and family. And here's the $20 bill, the closest to actual real money because it's green. And you got the 50. The 50 right here, it's purple. Right there, it's a nice beige color, I guess. And not in American currency. We have the $500 bill, which is this orange color. So basically, you start off with $1,500 worth of money. And let me show you the board now. Sorry, I got a little bit sidetracked. Like I said, this is why we would not have enough time to go through all of the board games. We have a massive, and I mean massive, they are bursting off of our shelves, amount of board games here. So we will definitely be doing subsequent parts where we explore every board game. Okay, so let me go back there and get the board now. I've also grabbed something else. I will explain that in a little bit. Okay, so here's the board. You got unfolded, so just saying, that's just the back side of the board. Here it is. So as you can see, I'll give you a close-up on some of these properties. So you start at this go space right here. So right at that go space, that's where you start, okay? And you make your way, what is it? You make your way clockwise around the board. So you start here, and you go this way, across the board, okay? And if you land, you use a die to roll. So let me show you the die. So in this game, you have two just regular dice like this, numbered 1 through 6, and you go ahead and roll them, and then boom, and your little piece. So let me show you, there's 6 different types of pieces that you can be. So let me show you one of them. This is my absolute favorite piece. What do you guys think it is? If you guys know Monopoly, try and guess the piece in the comments below. But let's see this. It is the battleship. I absolutely adore this this piece. Whoop! I almost dropped it. I love this piece. It's really nice. But yeah. So you take the piece and you move it. The number of spaces that are shown on the die when you roll it. And if you land on one of these properties, perhaps Oriental Avenue right there, if you land on that, you pay the price for that. So as you can see, for Oriental Avenue, it is $100. So you would pay that, and then you own that property. And then if someone lands on that space, once you own it, they have to pay you money, and that's how you make them go bankrupt. So it's a pretty interesting game, and there's one more. Actually, let me open up the board once more for this one. The main thing is a Monopoly, so that's why it's called Monopoly. The way you get a Monopoly. Let's just do it for simple properties right here. We'll do it for the brown properties. So as you can see, there's only 2 of them, or the blue ones. You can look at either one. There's only 2 of them. If you own both of either the brown or the blue properties, or 3 of the green properties, or 3 of the yellow properties, you will get a Monopoly, and then you can start building houses and more expensive hotels, and this will make the amount of money that the person who lands on your property has to pay. It will make them pay a lot more money and make them go bankrupt faster. So that is the goal of the game. You really want to get those monopolies. If you don't have a monopoly, you're not very likely to win. So you want to go out and get those monopolies, and then charge your friends a lot more money by putting houses and hotels on your properties. So that is the basis of Monopoly. I hope you guys enjoyed this first game. Let's move on to another game. Let's put all this stuff away first, though. We gotta be clean. Remember to always put things away. Okay, let me get up and put this away, and then we will go ahead and look at the next game. Alright guys, we're gonna get our next game out now. Now this one is another one of my favorites, but who am I kidding? They're all my favorites if I'm being quite honest. And this one is probably one not many of you guys have heard of. It is called Suspicion. Let me show you the title right there. So yeah, it's called Suspicion. It is a very, very interesting game, and you guessed it, it's based on suspicion. So I don't know how many of you guys know the popular board game Clue, which is also in the board game Emporium, but not in this showcasing. Like I said, we have pretty much every board game that ever existed in this Emporium, because I really love collecting board games. So it is kind of like the game Clue, where you have to guess who is stealing these diamonds and stuff like that. Or not diamonds, my bad. You have to guess. Let's read it together. It's been a little bit since I've saw it. Let's read the synopsis really quick. It says, you are invited to a masquerade party at the estate of an art collector, Baron Whitetooth. Little does he know you're a world-class jewel thief. You are not alone. a secret as you maneuver through the mansion, pocketing priceless gemstones. Observe the other guests and use deduction to unmask the other crooks before they catch you. Okay, I remember now. Excuse me. So, it's like Clue, except instead of figuring out who murdered who and with what weapon and all of that stuff, you're simply trying to figure out the identity of the other players. And the thing that gives away people's identities is there are different jewels in different rooms. And you have to draw these cards, and the cards will say to steal a certain gem. Okay? So, that is, you have to use deduction and suspicion, a little bit of suspicion as well, to try and track down who's stealing what gems and figure out who everybody's identity is in the game. And let's see how many players it is. I like to always give that for potential buyers. Once again, this is an emporium. We do not sell these games, we just showcase them. So let's see, it is 2 to 6 players as well, just like Monopoly. So yeah, it is an extremely fun game. I've played it many times. It's extremely fun. Yeah, but we can go and crack open the board on this one. So let's go ahead and crack this open. This one's hard to get open. Come on. There we go. Alrighty. Whoops. Okay. So, it comes with a little instruction manual right here. And here, down below here, is all of the characters that you could be. Once again, this is selected at random. You don't know who you are until you look at your card, okay? And then these are the types of cards that you can draw right there on the back. Okay, so inside is obviously the instructions and some hints and tips and stuff. But let's take a look at the board. So, as you can see, there is a lot of different rooms. There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There's 12 different rooms, okay? And as you can see, let's get a closer look here. There are different types of gems in each room. So this is how you track people and try and discover their identity, because your players will be... There's little players in here, and you put them in one of these 12 rooms to start. I think it's just random, okay? And you cannot steal a gem that is not in your room. Okay, so say your character was in this room right here, okay? You could not steal a ruby or a whatever that brown thing is. I forget what it's called. I'm not good at gems. You cannot steal a ruby or the brown stone, okay? You could only steal that emerald. So, if you stole an emerald, if you take an emerald, they could narrow down. They could say, you aren't in this room, you aren't in this room, you aren't in this room, or that room, or that room. Because you stole an emerald, so you have to be in that room to steal it. You get that? So, yeah, it's a pretty cool concept, and yeah, you go ahead and try and discover everybody's identity, and you try and steal as many gems as you can along the way, because they are worth more points in the end. So, once again, extremely cool game, and let's take a look at some of the scorecards. So this is what a typical scorecard would look like. It's used. Like I said, I play this a lot. But it has all of these, and you would cross out the people who you don't think that the person is. And you write all of the players players' names at the top, so it's 2 to 6 players, so there's 5 other people that you're trying to guess, right? So you write their name on top of each row, and then you go ahead and try and guess who they are by crossing out, eliminating people, and like that. So, yeah, very fun game. Let's go ahead and put that away. Alright, let's close this bad boy up and we'll get on to the next game. Alright, let's put this away. Now let's get to our next game. A few of you may have already seen it as I brought it in here, but let's go ahead and show this one. Sorry, that was a bit loud. But it is Connect 4. Super fun. It's very easy to understand, so this one shouldn't take too long, but I'll go ahead and show you how it works. So this is a game. There is a red side and there is a yellow side, and the goal is to do something like this. Let me show you. So we can go ahead and set up a quick game here. This one shouldn't be too hard. Let's crack open the box. Alright, let's set up. So setup, let me teach you the setup. So you want to make sure this slider is all the way in here. Okay, so it should be all the way in like this, so the lines are right in the center of each hole, or else when you put in these little chips, it will fall through. Okay, so look, now it stays because the hole is right there, or because the line is right in the middle of the hole. Okay, so we need to do that first. And then, so once you have that, put the lines in the right place, and then there will be 2 of these, and you just put it on here and clip it on. Second one, put it on and clip, and boom. Now we have our place to play. Ideally, you just want to sit this on a flat surface, and you guys can go ahead and put them in. So the goal of the game is exactly in the name. It is Connect 4. You need to connect 4 like so. This is how you win. You connect 4 in a row, kind of like tic-tac-toe, except it's with 4 instead of 3 and with a bigger board, okay? So that is exactly the concept, and it goes just like tic-tac-toe. Say red starts. Red makes a move. Yellow makes a move. Red makes a move. Yellow makes a move. Red makes a move. Yellow makes a move. Red makes a move and wins the game because he got Connect 4. Okay, so yeah, like I said, very simple game. It is a classic. An absolute classic. I play it a lot as well. Because the strategy for it can get kind of complex. It's such a good game because not only can someone who's maybe 3, 4, 5 years old play this and understand it, it's also can be very complex when you get older and still play it, so it still gets fun because you can use more strategies once you get smarter and can think of more things, you know? So it's fun for a wide range of ages. And let's see what it says on here for the ages. Ages 6 and up. Honestly, I feel like a 3-year-old could play this. It's that simple, really. So, all right, let's move on to the next game. Let me go ahead and get that for you. All right. And if we're talking about classics, if we're talking about classics, it does not get more classic than this. Chess and checkers. It doesn't get more classic than this. These are the most classic games that probably ever existed. So, this one comes with chess and checkers. I like it because you can play both games, and the boards are exactly the same, so why not bundle it together, you know? Okay, let's crack this bad boy open. Now, I know I said I like to do an in-depth analysis, but I am not about to explain chess or checkers to you. It would be too complicated. But I will just go over the board and the pieces. So let's crack this bad boy open. So it comes with a nice wood board. And it has these little clips here so it can fold up and down. And inside of here are going to be all your pieces. Okay, so we can open it up right here. So you see that? So all the pieces are inside for chess and checkers. They even give you two for each side. So that's really good in case you lose a piece, especially in chess. So yeah. Let's take all this out. Wow, look at this wood. It feels very nice. So as you can see, the board is a 64 square grid. It is 8 by 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. And yeah, players just play on one side and the other side, and they gotta try and fight until the other side has no pieces left, pretty much. At least for checkers. For chess, it's a little bit more complicated. But once again, I'm not gonna go into the how to play chess or checkers really, because that'll be just too complicated for today. And we're already I've been taking a long time on this, you know. That's why I said we can't showcase all the board games this time, because it would just take too long, you know. But look at this nice, it's got a nice felt. A nice felt on the back here. Yeah, so this is chess and checkers. We can take a look at some of the pieces here. Let's go ahead and put the board behind us. So we'll look at some of the pieces. For checkers, it's kind of, it's not worth looking at it because they're all the same. But for chess, so this is the king right here. As you can see, it looks kind of like a king. He's got the little cross on there, you know, like a crown. Pretty cool. This is the bishop. He's got a little frowny face. How sad. How sad. This is the knight. He's a little horsey. I like that. This is the pawn. Poor pawns in chess. They get sacrificed so much. So sad. But once again, not going into the analysis on chess, but yeah, this is the pawn. This is the Rook. It's a little castle-looking thing. And last but not least, the Queen. Fun fact, the Queen is the most powerful piece on the board for chess. So, yeah. Alright, well those are the pieces. So let's go ahead and put this away. Zip this bag up. Alright, we'll go ahead and put that away. So to put it away, all you gotta do, it might be a bit of a tight fit, but try and lay these pieces down as flat as you can. Like so. One more, hopefully we can fit it. Alright, let's see if it closes up. There we go, I think we got it. And then we just slide it on in. Go ahead and slide it on in. Whoops, look at that part. Here we go. Go ahead and close it up. And we are good. Alright, let's get into our next game, guys. Alright, this is our second to last game, and like I said, we have all the games, so this one's a bit of a repeat, I must admit. But I thought it was super cool, so I decided to show it with the other Monopoly. It is Monopoly Nintendo Edition. Super cool. I had not seen this in stores before, so when I did see it, I just had to snatch it up, for my collection. So we'll go ahead and take a look at all the pieces and stuff, because I've already explained how Monopoly works. The concept of the game is exactly the same. It's just the theme that's different. So let's crack this bad boy open. Look at all the characters on here. We got Donkey Kong, Luigi, Yoshi, Samus, Mario, Wario, Link, Peach, and Bowser. Sweet. Alright, let's take a look at the characters here. I was a bit sad to see that the hotels looked the same. The houses were just basically the same, but white. That was my one disappointment with it. They should have changed that. A lot of other Monopoly editions changed the hotels and the houses and like how they look. So I feel like they should have done that with Nintendo too, but it's okay. I like the characters that they have here, so let's see if we can find them. Oh, and also, instead of a treasure card, it's a block card, which I thought was pretty fun. And instead of a chance card, it's a question block card. So, I thought that was pretty cool. Alright, let's look at the pieces here. So, we have the star piece. Super cool. This one might be my favorite. We have the mushroom. Let me hold it like that. The mushroom piece. We have... I dropped that. I'm so sorry. We have the sword piece right here. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Link's sword, by the way. We have Olimar's spaceship. Very nice, very nice. We have the little rocket Animal Crossing, I'm sorry. From Animal Crossing. Yep. Lloyd. And we have, oh yeah, we have Samus's helmet right here. Samus's helmet. Yeah. And those are all the characters. And the properties. I can show you a few of those. Properties are all Nintendo characters. This one's Dixie Kong, and each color has a theme. So another yellow one is Diddy Kong. The blue ones are Mario and Luigi. And then instead of the railroads, they have cars or vehicles. So they have Mario Kart, all that stuff. Gunship. So yeah, pretty cool. So yeah, I just thought that was a fun addition. So let's get on to our last game of the night. And do not worry, I know. You want to see more, right? Don't worry. If you really liked this, make sure you show me that, and we will definitely get you back in for another visit with some more unique, wonderful, amazing board games. So, let's get on to our last board game of the night. Oh, I can just barely reach it. This one's probably my favorite. I really like it, and it is a new edition. I just got it over the Christmas break here. It is Don't Break the Ice. I used to play this all the time when I was a kid. Really, all the time. It's super cool, super fun, and super simple. I mean, look at it, ages 3 and up. Like, come on. So, what you do is you have 2 little hammers, and you have a little platform thing with a bunch of ice, and you gotta hit the ice in, and there's a penguin set up in the middle, and whoever hits the ice block in that causes the penguin to fall loses. So, let me just show you what the ice looks like. Sorry, this is taking a while. There we go. So there's the ice. Looks like that, and you just gotta hammer in each piece until it falls out. Okay. I'm not gonna do that right here because it's all in nice condition right now, so I want to keep it that way. But yeah, that's basically how it goes for that. I knew it. The real struggle was going to be putting this away. Let me show you the hammers too. Keep this out. Let me show you the hammers. So this is one of the hammers, and this is the other hammer. So you got blue and green. Pretty cool. Also comes with a little instruction manual, which is pretty short because it's not hard to play. And right here are the little stands that it comes with. Is the little penguin. Look at him. And he goes in the ice like this. Let me show you. He has a little skate foot right here. Boom. He just lays on the ice like that. So, yeah, pretty fun, pretty fun. Alright, so let me put this away. There we go, got that in. Get these hammers in. 2 pieces. 3 pieces. 4. Let's close it up. And we are done. Okay, so what did you think of it? Did you think it was good? You like the board games? Yeah, perfect. Yeah, be sure to maybe write us a good review over here. We need their good publicity here. I know it's super popular, but it always helps, so don't be afraid, leave a review, say you liked it, whatever, if you enjoyed it. So yeah, and if you do that enough, then I think we'll invite you back here, free of charge, and show you some more board games. Sound good? Okay. Alright, sweet. Well, anyways, I hope you had a great time. I hope you tell your friends about us, and I hope to see you back for some more board game showcases. I will see you then. Have a nice day.